Greetings everyone. We are going to talk about debits and credits and profit and loss statements. When you start your accounting study, debit and credits can be very confusing and overwhelming. Debits and credits play a very important part in preparing profit and loss statement and balance sheet statements. Today we are going to talk about their part in profit and loss statement so that you get a little bit of basic understanding of accounting. And then later on, we will do another session on balance sheet statement, debit and credits in there. Let's start. Accounting is recording of events involving numbers. I've got a little scenario here for you to just read through and put it in a table format. So Jane Smith started a business 6 months ago. And in the last 6 months, she spent $50 per month for electricity, $40 per month for phone, $200 per month for rent, $100 for water. She bought selling items for $5,000. These are the things that she is going to sell on to customers. She sold those for $7,500. Now we need to record this in a simple table format so that you know how much profit she has made or loss she would have incurred in those 6 months. Table format is always easier to read and understand. Just have a think about it how you would write it in a table format. I'm just going to give you a little bit more information or a couple of terms of accounting to understand these things more, or when somebody is talking about accounting terms, you get a little bit more understanding of that. So all these events in here are called transactions. These are basically anything she would have done business related. If she has paid some money for electricity or for phone or rent, all these payments are transactions. When she sold her items, it was again another transaction. When she bought those things, it was another transaction. Now, in accounting, all these different expenses like electricity or phone or rent or purchases or sales are called accounts. And it's debit accounts or credit accounts based on where they will be sitting in the profit and loss statement. So I hope you have already drafted a table for me from all these expenses and income. This is what I did earlier. Just a simple format. Electricity is $50 for 6 months, phone $40 6 months, rent $200 for 6 months, water $400, goods for $5,000. Did you notice that I have put it on the left hand side? All the expenses are gone on the left hand side and all the income is gone on the right hand side. In normal business scenarios, you will be spending money before you actually sell something. You will buy something first and then you will sell it on. So when you're making a list in a table, just think of the scenario that, okay, you have got a new table, blank table, and then you have paid some money to buy the items you're going to sell. So this is the first transaction you did. So you wrote on the left hand side, the first column, you wrote items bought, whatever expense, right? And then you had incurred, you had to pay the landlord some rent for your shop, or you had to pay for your phone bill. You start listing all those items on the left side of the table, and that's the debit side. Now you have made the sales and you want to record it, but the left hand side is already taken by expenses, so you write it on the right side, and that's the credit side of your profit and loss statement. I hope this gives you a very simple basic explanation of how debit and credit works in profit and loss statement. This next slide is basically the profit and loss statement, just in more sequenced form. It's not structured as you would see for any company, but it's just basically your items bought to sell on are going at the top of the table, and then the other expenses come later on. Sales is on the right hand side, and the total of those two amount columns should always be the same. The balancing item at the end of your left hand side is either profit or loss. In this case, it's $660 profit because Jane spent less money and earned more money when she sold her items. I hope this gives you a little bit of understanding of basic debit and credit items in profit and loss statement. Please like the channel and subscribe for it, and let us know which other topics you want us to cover in accounting, and we will try to bring some more sessions on it in our coming videos. Thank you very much.